10. And it is the Monday morning after the weekend of the storms. It is amazing. We had the biggest thunderstorms you've ever seen in your life. We had the most horrendous rain. It was and the wind. Then we had a tornado, basically tore trees down and did amazing damage. So we've come out. It's lunchtime, 1 o'clock on the Monday, and it's back up to about 22 degrees, I think here, 23. A little bit of chill in the wind. If you're out the wind, it's gorgeous. Yeah, 22. So, and today this is amazing. I mean, if you saw the clouds we had, they were, well, like from a movie. You never seen anything like it, like a disaster movie. Today we're back to normal September. You can see that. There is not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud. Loads of people got subscribers flying in today, Monday, and I was saying the weekend, oh my god, I can't come, it's so bad, it's terrible, storms. And they're arriving today, and look at this. Yes, this time of year we do get thunderstorms. We do tend to get storms, normally about tea time, for about an hour and a half, something like that. And then they sort of dissipate. But the temperature can still get hot in September. Still climb quite high, creates storms. We're going to walk down to the beach and just see what is open still. If you are flying here this week or planning next year to do a late holiday, there's some real bargains to be had. But generally, so the aqua parks, the nightclubs made it shut last week, about the 15th. The children's activities, most of those are gone about the 15th because not the children here. It's different people. But you see Maraki's there, still doing sushi. Jack's is open, corner bar. And the shops are open. About. It's such a contrast to a couple of days we had, which you had to bolt yourself in your room and not go out. It was actually dangerous being out. There's stuff flying around. A lot of the hotels, when there's tornadoes that come through, all the lilos, the brollies ended up in the pool, canopies were ripped off. It was horrendous. Oh, you wouldn't believe, but 2 days later we're walking down the beach and people are in their bikinis, in their shorts, enjoying the sea today. We're always saying on the blog, we're always saying grab yourself a late holiday, grab a bargain, because you're paying very little for your holiday now. And you can still have a really good time. But we met a great load in last night in the Glica bar from Bolton, so I'll say hello to the Bolton crew. A great bunch, because the Balkan Holidays cancelled their holiday on Saturday, which they're very disappointed. They got on the internet, booked flights with Wizz Air, booked their own hotel, and still came. So I'm going to take a little walk, short walk going north. Viking's still open. Just can see what's open. See, most of the market stalls are still here. All the traders are sit there till last minute actually. Yeah, kebab. Oh, that one's gone. Yeah, that one's gone. Everything's piled inside. And it's always a very sad sight, but it's a September sight. They're packing the lounges away off the beach. They're reducing the number basically. They'll probably only keep 20–25% of the lounges that were there in the peak season, but it makes the job easier of packing them away, doing it over 2 or 3 weeks and doing them all, trying to do them all on one day. Oh, one of the ones for the favourite people that's known to a lot of Brits is the marina, which due to various personal reasons it's closed a little bit early this season. And they've got a message on the Facebook page to say that it will open next year, but in a different location. So I think the rent is probably very high there. They've got a roof terrace overlooking the beach, and the family have been here a long time. I think they've decided to move back a street and reduce the costs next year. If you're a marina fan, just go on the Facebook page and I'll keep you updated as to where they're actually going to be. And there's a beach bar gone there, player. That one's now packing away. Oh, hi. Oh, what about that? We have a present from the people who make the hats.
Film again.
Well, thank you very much. We'll show everybody where to come next year for the hat. Okay, thank you very much.
When do you finish? When do you close? October. Oh, October. Oh, you'll still be here then.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, thank you.
See you again. That's nice, isn't it?
Well, I've just come past the June Hotel. June's all cleared now. That one's closed. And that was a lovely moment, totally unexpected, from the hat stall, the Doom Hats, to wave us over and give me a new hat for next year. Well, I'm getting a bit faded now, so he's given me a new hat. A bit of a present. That was really, really nice today. Obviously I know quite a few subscribers have been into the hat stall this year, because he's opposite the June Hotel there, and we've signed a few hats. So if you're over next year, send us a message if you want a hat signing for a bout. We'll do it for you. Meet you in a bar and buy us a coffee. I don't drink much, of course, just coffee will be fine, or a Coca-Cola. Anyway, it's quite busy along here today. A few people. That is surprising. It's a lot busier than I thought it'd be, actually. There's a lot more people than I thought there'd be walking up here. And I'm hearing English still, which is nice. Quite a bit of English around. There's people here on the bargain holidays. You always say Bulgaria is good prices. Well, it is. The country has very good value for money. However, the codicil to that, the extra to that, is if you're on Flower Street and the front, you can spend a lot of money. Like, you could go anywhere in the world. It's a tourist destination. The main strip is always expensive. And that's why in the blogs we're always on the back street. Well, not the back streets, we're street back. We're trying to show you that you can enjoy yourself and not go crazy with cash. But if you'd like to check it out, the British Post Office, they have a survey of the top resorts in the world and the cost, and Bulgaria is basically #1. It's the cheapest place to come in Europe anyway. It's part of the EU and it's the cheapest place to come for holiday. You can actually spend not a lot if you don't want to. And Chill is still, oh, Chill, the new one, is still trading. That's quite nice. That is absolutely gorgeous in there. Really, really nice. It tends to be more of the large all-inclusive hotels on the northern end of the beach than the southern end. The top hotels tend to be up here. Some really top hotels up here. I mean, the Grand Victoria looks absolutely gorgeous today. Flags are flying. Big up at the Rica Beach up to Helena Park, Helena Garden. The most exclusive hotels at the far end there. And then the Ruse going on to Spetty Blas. And what a surprise, Guava is open again. The guy said last week he was probably going to close the weekend, but they're actually still open. I think the weather has improved and people are back out again. Because we had a very bad, obviously, reports for the weekend. I think a lot of the bars thought, well, that'll be it, we're not going to open next week after this. But of course the sun's come out, it's gone warm again and people are back out, so they're sitting out enjoying themselves as well. So it's ciao ciao.
Ciao ciao from me.
From sunny Bulgaria. I say the Monday after the storms, and there we go again. There's a beautiful sky, and it's absolutely gorgeous in the 20s again. See you next year this time if you're coming for a bargain holiday.